What's up, guys? Open discussion back again. And today is Tuesday, June 20th, and we just have some topics we want to talk about with you guys. So,
you want to do baseball first?
Yeah,
we can do just the rest of the video.
Yeah.
On NBA.
We'll graze through baseball real quick because it's not a lot to talk about. It's just mid-season. Everyone knows what's going on. Just some quick stories. First off, the Yankees said they won't trade Gleyber, Torres, or Miguel Andujar at all.
They're just untouchables.
And I mean, I'm fine with it because what's the point of trading them? We're the best. We're a top 5 team.
Yeah.
And they're two
Top
rookies,
3,
and they're going to contribute for the next 10 years.
I know.
What's the point of giving them up for a rental pitcher? If we did it for Syndergaard or DeGrom, we have a few years of the control, but I don't think it's
These
worth.
These guys are going to be good for the next 10
I don't
years,
think it's worth giving up
bearing injuries,
a future 2-3 hitter.
No, yeah, exactly.
Exactly. It's not worth it.
It's just stupid.
Andujar, I think he's an all-around great player. He can hit for power, hits for contact. Good. He's an okay fielder. Yeah. But he has a really good arm, so I think he's all around a good player. Gleyber obviously does everything great. So
he won AL Player of the Month or something like that.
Yeah, AL Rookie of the Month. He's up there in All-Star voting. He's just a great player, and I mean, I'm okay with it. Obviously, I want Syndergaard or DeGrom, but I don't want to also give up our future.
It's not worth it.
For Syndergaard or DeGrom, I'd give up Sheffield, Frazier, and other prospects, but I don't want to give up key pieces that we already have. The Mets,
especially because we can see what their potential is.
Yeah, exactly. The Mets are in dire need to make a move. They're not good. They're not going to be good. They can't rebuild. They're just an awful organization, and I'd give them take what you could get. I mean, obviously the price is really high for DeGrom and Syndergaard, but at this point, take whatever you could get. Obviously find the right offer. Don't trade them for mid-level prospects, but get the high prospects and just rebuild your farm system, rebuild your organization. There's no reason to keep sitting around and be we need to get better, but we're not going to spend money to get better, and we're not going to make trades to get better. We're just going to sign old veterans who we think can contribute, who won't actually contribute, and will just suck continuously.
You know what's crazy? Pretty sure DeGrom has a .9 something ERA, and the Mets are 2-8 in his last 10 starts.
Yeah, DeGrom's amazing.
Wow,
it's just if he gives up one run, they're gonna lose.
I mean, he literally gives up less than a run.
Yeah, and they
9
innings,
and they're 2-8,
and they find ways to lose. It's just
how ridiculous is it?
It's just absurd. It's just sad.
He has to be pissed.
I mean, another thing I wrote down was: are the Mets capable of making a trade?
I'm not even sure at this point.
Their asking price is way too high, but
they're just. I mean, you can't blame them for doing that.
If I'm the Mets, I'm looking to trade with the Rockies. The Rockies have pieces they could give to the Mets to help rebuild their farm system and rebuild their franchise. Because I think Brendan Rodgers is going to be a great player. He's the number 1 prospect for the Rockies. He's a second shortstop, third guy. And you could use him at third in the future. You could use Rosario at short, and then you could get another top prospect and other prospects from them for just one pitcher. I think that's a great deal if you're the Mets, but will the Mets do it? I don't know. But in addition to that, Mike Trout in his last 37 plate appearances is batting .696 with 4 home runs and 9 RBIs. So
that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's on what people might call a hot streak. He's batting .700. That's just crazy. He's batting .700. So in his last 37 plate appearances,
to me it's crazy.
70% of the time he's getting hit.
He does this, and no offense to baseball or anything, but baseball baseball doesn't get any recognition.
Yeah,
he's batting 700 over.
The thing that's different about baseball than other sports is people
it's every day as well.
Yeah, that, and people don't I like baseball. I like the Yankees, but I really don't care about other organizations. In football, I pay attention to other teams.
Exactly.
I'm so locked into the NBA,
NBA,
playoff race in the postseason and like the playoffs in the NBA. But like in baseball, like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
about
like you watch teams. NBA and even NHL people could say too.
Yeah,
like you watch playoffs because like the playoff games are like sick.
Yeah, like
MLB, it's
like baseball is a great sport. Like I like baseball; it's fun to watch. But like I don't want to pay attention to other teams and be like, oh, like the Rays called up this guy, the Rockies traded this guy. Like I don't really care. Like I care about big trades and stuff, but like I don't really care overall for other teams. And then the last thing I wrote down for baseball was last night Joey Votto was up at bat. And a bird just stopped in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
He shooed it away, and then the next pitch he hit a grand slam. I just think that's pretty awesome. I just think that's cool.
Whenever I think of birds in baseball, I just picture Randy Johnson
drilling that one
in spring training. I'm like, oh my god!
Just knock that thing out cold.
Just murdered it.
Yeah, just cold-blooded.
I don't think it was murder, more like manslaughter.
Yeah. But I mean, baseball overall, like it's been pretty interesting to see the Mariners be one of the best teams for what they have. Like, their talent isn't as good as, like, the Red Sox, Astros, or Yankees, but they're one of the best teams in the
Astros, what are they? 12-game win streak now?
They lost last night.
12-1 in their last 13.
Yeah. So,
that's pretty
yeah, the Astros win streak's really impressive.
Yeah.
They've just been on fire. Altuve did the cockiest thing. I don't even know if it's cocky. It's just, like, confidence, I guess.
Yeah, but, like, you can be cocky if you're losing.
Bregman was going up, and they were tied. And I think there was a runner on second or first, I don't know. And Altuve said to Bregman, he's like, I'm not bringing my batting gloves to the on-deck circle. He's like, so you better end this. And then Bregman got a walk-off. Yeah. So I just thought that was like kind of cool. He's like, you got this. Like, I trust you.
That's not cocky. It's just trusting your teammate, I guess.
Yeah. It's just, it's loyalty, you know? Loyalty to your organization. But, I don't know. There's not really, I mean, there's obviously stuff to talk about in baseball, but there's nothing else I really want to cover.
Nothing major at this point.
So let's move on to the NBA. The draft is Thursday night.
It's tomorrow.
No, today's Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. Holy shit! Oh my god! I thought today was Tuesday. Why? I think
you almost made me think today was Tuesday too.
Oh my god! I said Tuesday at the beginning of the video.
You wrote down Tuesday.
I wrote down Tuesday.
I need to catch it.
It clearly says Wednesday.
All right. Wednesday, June 20th.
All right, so yeah, it's Wednesday, June 20th, not Tuesday.
Draft's tomorrow night. Honestly, I have no idea what's going to happen. But
do you want to say our picks and then like talk about why?
Yeah, why don't we like both say like or like pick for like that number and then we'll talk about.
Okay, so the Suns have pick 1.
I think this is like.
I think this is an obvious pick.
It's
you gotta go 8, and I feel like it's the Towns draft. Like
easy.
Towns was the number 1 pick. Aiton's already signing Suns jerseys.
Didn't Trae Young and might have been Ayton signed with Puma.
Yeah, did you see what Ayton said? He just said he wants to make men.
Because he's honest.
Yeah, and like I was listening to a podcast today, and they were actually talking about it, and like Jay-Z took over something with Puma, right? And
yeah, he did something with them.
They were saying it's kind of like Adidas. Like Adidas when Harden signed with them was like kind of shitty. Like no one really cared. And like look at Adidas now. Like they're arguably better than Nike. Like I wear Adidas shoes over Nike shoes now because 1, they're like kind of cheaper, and 2, they're nicer and more comfortable. So like
I'm not really picky with shoes. So I don't really.
Yeah, I don't know, but. I think
Adidas is huge now, so
so I mean maybe it's not a bad decision. Maybe it'll be huge.
I mean they're probably just getting paid bangs.
I think
so
Aiton's the pick.
I think he's the best player.
Yeah, because
hands down. I mean,
overall, he's so athletic. Just you need that guy down low, and like this could be a franchise altering pick.
Yeah, the only problem I have with him is like he's more of like an old school.
Yeah, and it's like
center.
And the NBA is just like so new school
and, like,
center.
The difference between like him and Bagley is like Bagley I think could like almost play like a 3.
I don't know about that. He's not
like defensive wise.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like
and,
Ayton, I don't think
Ayton can only really stay down low.
Like if he's playing against Aaron Gordon, like I'm just gonna toss Aaron Gordon out there. Mm-hmm. I'm not even sure like how. Well, Ayton's not even like that good of a defender. He's like he only averages like a block and a half. Like for a 7-footer, it's not that good.
Yeah, no, that really isn't. But
he's not good on ball because he's like 8 feet tall. Mm-hmm. And then if he's guarding like a Blake Griffin, like a super athletic 4, like he's not going to be able to guard him.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he's only going to be like at the 5. And
I mean,
can't really go
I don't think it's a bad pick because like who's the future point?
No, well, he's
who's the future point guard for the Suns?
Who do they even have?
I mean, I'd say Ulyss is their point guard right now, right? They still have Brandon Knight, but Brandon Knight's just, I don't even know.
Okay, he's like.
But they have Booker. Booker's obviously
Booker's
their future shooting guard.
Yeah,
Who's their small forward?
T.J. Warren.
All right, yeah, I like T.J. Warren. He's a good player.
He's good actually.
He's good at defense.
He had like 20 points a game.
Yeah, he's good at defense. He can score. And then
they have Josh Jackson too.
Oh yeah, they have Josh Jackson. So I view
and Marquise Chris.
I kind of view Jackson as like a
Dragon
4 now.
Bender, but like that, if Dragon Bender's your center,
you could try and make a move like trade like Chris and Bender for like a decent point guard, like a mid-level point guard.
Get
like,
a point.
Like
Josh Jackson at 3. You could always.
No, I'd even use. You could use Warren at 3, Jackson at 4, Jackson at 3, Warren at 4.
Who's taller, Warren or Jackson?
I don't know, but
I think Jackson's like 6'6". He might be a small forward. But,
yeah, but like I just feel
going like small isn't terrible in the States NBA.
I just kind of feel like Ayton's the pick. Like you kind of have like obviously the Suns suck, but like they have potential at almost all the other positions.
If you're the Suns, you can't really mess this up.
Yeah, like
because like you could pick anybody like out of the first 5 prospects, and honestly like
and it'd be a good pick.
Don't pick like a 2 because like Doncic.
You
already have Booker.
Don't pick Doncic.
If you pick Bagley, Ayton, or even like Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, like
I wouldn't care.
Yeah, like
you can't really go wrong with those 3.
Yeah, no, I mean
you guys just need a big man.
Ayton's definitely the best.
You have Dragon Bender, so
all right, the Kings.
We both think it's Bagley, second best player on the board.
Because you have Fox and Buddy Hield as your future guards.
Yeah, you do.
You have Willie Cauley-Stein as your future center.
You can keep him as a center. You can put Bagley at 4.
Yeah, exactly. Bagley's more of a 4 too. I mean, who's their small forward?
I can't even tell you.
I don't know.
I literally can't. I don't even know
who they draft last year. They drafted Fox and someone else.
Oh, Justin Jackson and Frank Mason. But Jackson like had an okay rookie season.
Yeah, but
I don't like who their starting 3 is. I'm not sure. Maybe they'll throw Jackson in there on the 3.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't think it. I just think,
or they can draft somebody else.
I just think Bagley's like the overall.
He's a second best player
because like they have guards, they just kind of need a forward, and I mean, I don't really see like a small forward who's worth the 2 pick. Like obviously they've talked about taking Michael Porter, but no one knows.
No, don't take Porter there.
No one knows about Porter.
Yeah, he also like destroyed his back last season. So all right, so I think we both agree Bagley's 2.
Mm-hmm.
Second best player. 3, you get the same pick again.
They took Zach Collins, and then didn't they trade Zach Collins?
Zach Collins on the Trailblazers now.
Okay, so whatever. 3, I said the Hawks. I said Doncic.
I said Doncic. I don't. Doncic.
Doncic.
Look at Doncic.
I don't really care.
Doesn't matter. He's from Slovenia, Slovakia.
I mean, he has some good goals. He wants to date Jennifer Aniston.
He said that.
Yeah, you didn't see that. There's something else.
Stupid.
Wants to be an NBA superstar. I mean, obviously. I think the Hawks are.
Am I crazy? But I think he's like I don't think he's that good.
I don't really know anything about him. Like the competition over there isn't great. Like
yeah, I mean like you're playing in Europe. Like it might be the best league in Europe. Is it the best league?
I honestly don't know. Like I hear he's a little overweight. I mean, like
he doesn't have like an NBA body. Like if you ever like watch his videos, like he's just skinny.
Yeah, like
he's not like. I don't know, like strong. Like he's not like a Simmons.
If I'm the Hawks, I don't think that's a bad pick for them.
No,
because like you have Schroeder, and then you use him at the 2.
Speaking of Schroeder, Schroeder wants to leave.
If you're the Suns, do you trade for Schroeder?
You could imagine trading like Schroeder and the 3 for the number 2. That could.
Whoa! Hot take.
We just discovered something there.
Schroeder.
Hawks get the number 2 pick, and the Suns get Schroeder.
The Suns have pick 1, so I don't think the Suns. I don't think the Suns are trading pick 1. I don't think the Suns will trade pick 1.
No,
but I think the Suns maybe could trade like.
But then, like, if you get 3, you could go Jaren Jackson or Mo Bamba, but I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. But I don't think it's worth the risk. But I mean, you have Zach Collins, right? He's their center.
I think he's. What are you talking about? Zach Collins?
Yeah.
On the Trailblazers?
No, John Collins.
Oh yeah, he had a really good rookie season.
Yeah, he's really good.
They have like Muscala as their center. Like,
I think Doncic would be the pick though. I don't really see them go like John Collins plays power forward center.
He only played like 25 minutes a game in Europe.
Really?
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
He averaged 25 minutes a game, but he averaged like 16, like 5 and 5, which I mean like is really good.
Yeah.
But like it's just weird. He didn't play that much.
Okay.
But he still won like the championship and MVP and all that.
All right,
stuff.
whatever. Enough about him. I don't really care about him, honestly.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be a bust. Heads up, keep that there.
All right, bust. Certified. We both think he's a bust.
Doncic certified bust.
Grizzlies.
4.
I have them taking Jaren Jackson.
I don't hate that because I also have a big man. I have Michael Porter Jr.
I mean, Michael Porter is more of like a small forward, though.
Yeah, he's also like 6'10".
Is he actually?
Yeah, I think he's like.
I
think he's taller than 6'8".
I did not think he was that tall. But I have them taking Jackson because I think Jackson would be the good pick. Jeez, Michael Porter's 6'11"? Holy shit.
Yeah, he's 6'11". The only reason I don't have the Grizzlies taking Jaren Jackson, is Jaren Jackson a center? I thought he was like a 3 or a 4.
He's a power forward center.
They have him listed at center. Looked at his height, and I think he's like 6'10". I don't know. Okay.
I don't know. He's just insanely physical, though.
Yeah, he's like one of the most like versatile.
Like
centers.
I think that's a good pick because you still have Marcus Gasol.
That's why I didn't put Jaren Jackson because I had him at center.
The thing with Marcus, I think with the Grizzlies, you have to trade Conley and Gasol. You just have to rebuild.
Gasol's like a low key scumbag. Mark, I like Powell. His contract sucks, but like Mark Gasol, like I think he asked for like way too much money.
Yeah, like I don't know. I think you just
he's
kind of
33 now.
I think if you're the Grizzlies, you should just like trade Gasol and Conley and use Jackson as your future building block. Build around him. Try to find other pieces somehow, and just like try to make your team overall better.
They still have Dylan. They drafted Dylan Brooks, who actually wasn't a terrible rookie last year.
Yeah.
Low-key had one of like the better rookie. I think he made like all rookie second team or third team.
So I mean, I don't know. I think Jackson would be a good pick. I mean, I obviously wouldn't hate the Porter pick either.
I think Jaren Jackson. Well, like this is a mock like who we think's going to go. Obviously, if I was the Grizzlies, I would take Jaren Jackson.
Mm-hmm. But you think they're going to go?
I think they're going to take Porter Jr.
Yeah.
Porter Jr. also like broke his back last year.
He's a risk because like injuries.
I feel like if he falls down, he's like glass. He's fragile.
All right, and then who do you have the Mavs taking?
I have Mo Bamba.
I have Colin Sexton. I feel like that's a little high for Sexton because I see him going like 8 to 12 range.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of feel like the Mavs. I feel like they want like the more traditional point guard. Like that's why I see them taking.
Who do they have? Yogi Ferrell.
Yeah, like
JJ Barea. Yeah,
and like they need a guard. Because they have Harrison Barnes,
Barnes is a pretty good 3.
He's good. Like they have to keep him at 3, but
better than the average, I guess 3. Their 4 is holy shit. There's deer right there.
Oh my god.
Is that a buck?
No.
All right.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Whoa.
They're close as hell.
Breaking deer outside the window, just
just
staring at us. Oh my god.
That's
Go
weird.
away. All right, whatever.
What's it good? All right. I think they're gonna take Bamba.
I think Sexton's a pick. I mean, who are their big men? Nerlens Noel. Can't forget about Nerlens.
I don't like Nerlens Noel.
Yeah.
Get rid of him. They literally have the big Indian center.
Oh.
Trash. Get rid of that
7'5".
I would take Bamba, or I think they're gonna take Mo Bamba. I think he's one of the better. He's like 7 feet tall. He can also shoot now, which is nuts.
Yeah.
You saw the video. He changed his form up.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna have Harrison Barnes, Aaron Gordon, and Mo Bamba as their 3, 4, and 5. Their 2 I believe is still Wesley Matthews, if I'm correct. And even put Yogi Ferrell at 1. I don't hate it. You can always draft a point guard later. I'm not sure what they have in the second round, but I think they're gonna go 5 with Mo Bamba.
I think Sexton's gonna be a pick because like they kind of need a guard, and like I don't know what they're gonna do with the bigs in the future.
They need everything. Honestly.
Yeah, but like I feel like Sexton isn't a bad building block because I mean he's undersized.
He's also electric. Like Dallas needs something. Like
exactly. Like that's what I'm saying.
Needs
like,
something like that.
Like obviously, like he's a little undersized. Like he's 6'2".
Yeah,
but like
he's good.
I don't think it really matters because like he's quick. He could shoot.
He's
and,
like this year's
he's
Dennis
so
Smith
cocky.
Jr.
He's so cocky. And
Dennis Smith Jr.
Oh my god, we forgot about him. Wow. All right.
Wait, you gotta change your freaking thing now. Wow, we're dumb.
Okay, so
if people like watch this part, they're gonna be like, "Oh, like some guy who made like second all team." Okay.
I guess they go Mo Bamba.
Where'd you have Bamba going?
I am going to the Magic.
I just change it. But yeah, so I think it's gonna be Dennis Smith Jr.
Jeez, wow.
Wesley Matthews, Harrison Barnes, Aaron Gordon.
Should we just start over?
It was just this one pick though.
Yeah, I mean, wow, we both completely forgot about Dennis Smith. Wow.
Only one of the most like electric.
Yeah, he was definitely a sick rookie.
So now we agree on Bamba.
Yeah, I guess.
Like their centers are trash, but like I don't know if they're gonna move them or. All right.
Who's the Magic's point
so
guard?
So the sixth pick, we're gonna do Magic. The Magic.
Who's on their roster?
I feel like we should know this, but like at the same time, it's
who
the hell knows the Mavericks?
I'm saying the Mavs go with
Mavs or Magic.
The Mavs are gonna go with Bamba. What? What?
We have to do like a new video or something, bro. Turn this shit off.
Okay.
No. Wait. Aaron Gordon's on the Magic, right? Not the Mavs.
I know.
Am I dumb? Wasn't I just saying Mavs for the past like 10 minutes?
Yeah, we were just talking about the Mavs.
Yeah, Aaron Gordon's on the Magic.
Yeah, and?
I was saying it was going to be Harrison Barnes, Aaron Gordon.
Oh, I didn't even hear you say that.
Wow, we're not qualified to do this. Holy shit.
Oh my god, we're brutal. Oh. Well,
I mean, the odds are like that. I don't think Bamba's going to go to the Mavericks.
Yeah.
So the Magic have Aaron Gordon, Nikola Vucevic, who actually is pretty decent. Jonathan Isaac, who I think was a bust. They have Fournier, Herzonia. I think he was a rookie last year.
I feel so stupid.
Their point guard.
Completely forgot about Dennis Smith.
I think their point guard's like DJ Augustin.
Well, because the Magic just suck.
Yeah, but the Magic are going to go Trae Young. So
yeah, I have them going Sexton.
Magic? I mean, they're going to take a point guard or two.
Yeah, I just think Sexton, like, as I was saying
I think the Magic
before,
are going to go Trae Young.
Like, Sexton's quick, he's electric, he's cocky, like,
yeah,
he's
kind of just
awesome.
come back to play against, but he's good.
The Bulls, who do you have the Bulls taking? You have Jaren Jackson?
6, you say Sexton, I say Trae Young.
Yeah, I say
So you
Sexton.
can shoot from half court. 7 Bulls. I kind of just said Jaren Jackson because I think he's like just like the next best player available.
I think the Bulls are gonna go Porter because I still have Porter there.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, obviously, like they have Chris Dunn, who I like. I like Chris Dunn. He obviously hasn't done anything great, but like I think he's
No, they have Chris Dunn, Zach
LaVine, Lauri Markkanen.
Markkanen's what, like 3 or 4?
4.
Well, Porter's 4.
But Porter also plays a 3.
He's also like 6'11".
Yeah, so like.
Who's their center? Like Robin Lopez?
Yeah, I don't know, but I like Porter.
Yikes.
I think Porter would be a good pick for them. I really want Porter in New York, but
He's not gonna last.
the odds of that are just super slim. So
I think Jaren Jackson's gonna go to the Bulls. They need a.
they need another big.
It's like one of the. Oh, they have Bobby Portis, don't they?
Yeah, they do, but
What is he, a 4?
yeah, but he's okay.
I mean, you could have Dunn, Levine, Porter, Portis, and Lopez. But I think they're gonna draft Jaren Jackson.
Yeah. All right. The Cavs. I have them taking Trae Young.
I have Michael Bridges.
I think Trae Young is. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about him.
I don't
like,
personally like him.
He's on and off, and he's a streaky shooter.
I feel like he forces the ball too much. He has a
just
high
kinda
assist to turnover ratio.
Yeah, he kind of shoots and like, I don't know.
Yeah, he does.
He's okay.
Like he clearly has talent. Like
He
can shoot
has
the ball,
potential.
yeah.
Like I think if he gets the right fit, he'll be
low key like a poor man Stephen Curry.
Yeah, it's just like he can't shoot as good, obviously.
Oh yeah, he's not Steph Curry.
But
like Steph Curry, like going into the league type scenario. Like maybe his game will just get better over time. He has to be smart with his shots too. I feel like he just hacks them up there sometimes.
yeah,
But I think they're gonna go Michael Bridges, who I think is just like one of the better 2-way players in the league.
yeah, he's a
During the
3
draft.
wing guy. He's a 3-and-D guy.
Yeah, he can do quite a bit. He's super athletic. He can shoot the 3. Plays good D.
Yeah,
I think the Cavs. I don't know what this like. I don't know what's gonna happen because like no one knows what Kawhi's gonna do. LeBron.
yeah, like
There was rumors that Kemba might go to the Cavs. Like
yeah, like it's all
this
over.
off season's gonna be like insane.
I know. I'm so excited for
I am
this
too.
offseason.
I want to see like people like the Cavs are gonna make a super team with like Kemba. I forget who the 2 was, and then like Paul George, LeBron and like Kawhi.
Where are they getting this money?
I don't know. Who are they paying? But I think Michael Bridges goes 8. Next best player. Who do you have 9 for the Knicks?
I have Wendell Carter. Like I'm a Knicks fan, and I want Carter.
You want Wendell Carter? Who's your 5? Cantor.
Yeah.
Cantor has a stupid contract.
Yeah, and like it ends next year. So,
oh, it does.
Yeah.
Is it like a player option or is it? Like
I don't know. I think it's a team option. So like
you could draft Carter and then just get rid of Cantor.
If I'm the Knicks, I like Frank. I really do. Like Frank gets a lot of hate.
He's like 19.
Like
work with the kid.
Like I don't like I.
Who's your 2?
Okay.
Like Courtney Lee?
All right. I'm a Knicks fan, and I'm gonna give the breakdown. Realistically, I expect them to fuck up the pick. I don't expect them to make a good pick. I expect
would
to
you be upset if they drafted like Kevin Knox?
Yeah.
You would be?
Depending who's there, yes.
I guess.
Like
if Michael Bridges was there, you want them to have Wendell Carter over Michael Bridges?
Yeah.
Who's your 3?
Tim Hardaway? I don't know, but like the thing is, like we need a center. We need someone to pair because I feel like if we pair someone young and talented
with
like
Porzingis.
Carter with Porzingis,
you have a nice little in and out game there too.
Exactly.
Carter's not terrible at threes. I think he shot like 8%.
And he's a center. He's a power forward center. And like pairing him with Kristaps would give us such an advantage down low.
Yeah.
And then we have Frank at 1, and then Hardaway at 2, and then we could just try and make a move for a small forward. We could get like an okay one.
Yeah, you get somebody.
And like we could just try and build from here because like I like Frank, and I hate me for saying this. I wouldn't hate Trae Young. I wouldn't hate getting Young or Sexton because I think
it all depends like on your team's system.
Yeah, and I think Frank could be really good off ball.
Yeah.
So if we took Young or Sexton like as our lead point guard, I wouldn't hate having Frank as the 2 and then Hardaway as a 3, Kristaps as a 4. But I just think the best possible scenario for us would to be land Michael Porter or Wendell Carter. Because like Porter's not
gonna last.
I think Porter overall could be the most talented player out of like the options they have, but I think Carter might be the best pick. To pair him with Kristaps, I just think that'd be awesome.
I have the Knicks taking Sexton at 9 for one of the sole reasons that the market in New York is incredibly huge. You guys love electric players and players who bring crowds into the like Melo in his prime on the Knicks. Brought in an audience and you could not miss Knicks basketball.
And like
I think
when they
Sexton,
were actually like good with that 1 year,
even if you guys like aren't that good, like Sexton, he's a nothing.
Yeah, like I wouldn't hate Sexton because like I just think he's overall like insanely cocky and just like
he
arrogant.
Is, but like if he's on the Knicks, like
and
he's gonna draw crowds.
And like he's arrogant, but in a good way. Like I was listening to some and they were talking about
he's a winner too. He loves winning.
I forget it was just like a regular season game in like college. And, like, he was dribbling up, and, like, they were tied, and the guy covering him, he's, like, smiling at him. He's like, I'm about to end this game right here.
Yeah,
and he just, like, pulls up and drills it. And I was like, that's awesome.
He's fearless.
I'm like, I want that. Like, I would love to have Sexton. It's just, like, he's undersized, which, I mean, I really don't care about.
The thing is, too, like, kid's fearless. Like, he doesn't care who's... If LeBron's guarding him, I feel like he would still talk trash to him.
Yeah.
He'd be like, I'm gonna...
Yeah, like, he talks trash. Like, that's what I want.
I'm gonna shatter your fucking ankles. And then they hit a shot, like, in LeBron's mouth. And, like, the crowd's, like, amped. So, I think they're gonna go Sexton if he's there.
I'd love that.
Who do you have 10?
I have Michael Bridges. Hear me out. I could see him slipping a little bit. Yeah. Sixers have the 10 pick.
This draft, like, anything could happen. Like, for all I know,
I see him slipping a little bit.
For all I know,
Sixers have the 10 pick. And
do you trade the 10 pick if you're the Sixers?
No. If Bridges there, no. Because, hear me out. They need another 3 guy. They need another D guy.
Covington as their starting 3.
Yeah, but, like, having Bridges off the bench or even using him as, like, maybe a 2. Like, an oversized 2, that's not bad. And, hear me out. He was born in Philly. He was raised in Philly. He went to Nova. He won a national title. Yeah. It'd just be awesome, like, for the Sixers to get that guy. Like, a hometown kid, like, coming in, he's, like, ready to work. Like, a team that's already good, getting a really good player. Like, I just think that'd be awesome.
I just don't think he's going to last till 10.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if he'll last to 10, but I just want him to. Because, like, I don't know. I would love that. That'd be awesome.
I just have the next available best player, who I think is
Yeah.
Wendell Carter Jr.
Yeah.
Who obviously I don't think is gonna who's the backup center on the Sixers? They don't have one.
Yeah, Sarge has an extra big.
Sarge is just like a 4.
Yeah.
So I say they draft Wendell Carter Jr. He's gonna play behind Embiid. Yeah, I guess you can't really hate that if you're a rookie
Yeah, no,
playing
definitely
under
not.
Embiid. I don't know, but I think they're just gonna get him because he's just the next best player there.
Yeah. So that's basically all we have for the draft because.
Yeah, we don't want this took a while.
Yeah, that took.
We don't want to go through the entire first
we don't
round.
want to do the rest because no one cares. Like after 10, there's
Who cares if
after 10 the prospects kind of did.
the Clippers have 11 and 12 or 12 and 13.
I don't know. They have back-to-back picks.
They're gonna get Kevin Knox and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Nothing too important.
Before we make you sad, I'm gonna talk about something Nick Young said today. And he said to legalize cocaine and everyone should do cocaine.
Yeah, she said that.
Yeah. No.
Nice.
I just think I just say no.
That doesn't seem right to me.
Yeah, no, that just.
Weed's a different story. Cocaine. Don't do cocaine.
Yeah, don't do cocaine.
Please don't.
Yeah, that's just stupid.
I
I just wanted to bring that up, just let him know how stupid it was because it's not good for you. It's
No.
addictive.
Which it also makes you think this guy does it.
Yeah,
So he's probably gonna get drug tested soon.
yeah. So
If he hasn't been already. I guess we can talk about a couple of things before we get to the biggest topic.
all right, what else you want to talk about?
I just have some small stuff. This morning, Dwight Howard was acquired by the Nets for Timothy Mozgov, 2 second-rounders, and some cash.
Mozgov's bounced around.
Mozgov's now on the Hornets. That means
He's been on the Cavs, Lakers,
I think they're just going to
Nets.
release him. I'm not sure what pick the Hornets have, but now that it makes me think that they're going to draft a center, or they might trade up to draft a center. What if they trade the Cavs and draft a center at 8? Okay, we're no more with the draft.
We're not doing trades. We're not doing trades. We'll have.
So
we'll
Dwight's
have
on the
draft.
Nets. The biggest thing I thought was Jared Allen.
Yeah.
I think it's like a key. He had a pretty sick rookie year.
Maybe they're just going to use him as a 4.
Yeah, you could. You get 2 bigs there.
Yeah, they have Okafor.
Not terrible for
Okafor's
that.
trash.
I mean, if I'm the
Okafor's
Nets,
trash. Everyone was like, he's finally getting a chance to play, and he played, and he sucked. He's bad. He's not good.
There's a reason. Joel Embiid played over Joel Okafor.
Yeah.
He's good, but he's not a starting center good.
Yeah, I mean, they have Russell, who's
Yeah, they have Russell.
whatever.
That's about it. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I like Rondé Hollis.
Who's the most improved player? Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yeah.
He was pretty good this year. I think so.
Oh
Dwight's,
yeah, he's their guard.
So Dwight's to the Nets. It's not really too important. The Horns got 2 second-rounders in Cash and Mozgov. But I think they're just going to release him. Rudy Gay declined his player option on the Spurs, which gives us $8.8 million. I think he's going to go to he's one of those players. He's like a David West. He goes to the teams for not that much money, who he thinks are just going to win it.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if he goes to the Rockets or the Warriors or one it's a team like that.
No, I wouldn't be shocked.
He'll get small minutes.
He's an okay player still.
Yeah,
he's definitely not
32 now.
He's definitely not the 90 overall 6 scorer he was in 2K.
No. And the last thing before we get into Kawhi is Mo Bamba went on record and said that he didn't want to be drafted by the Grizzlies. I don't really hate that. People hate how players are oh, I don't want to be drafted by this team, but
I mean, Eli did it.
he's gonna get drafted regardless of what happens.
Yeah.
So who cares? If you say oh, I don't want to go to the Grizzlies and a different team's gonna draft you, especially if you're a top 10 player in the draft. So
Yeah.
not really that big to me.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get into it?
I'm bored and down to. It's up to you.
Yeah, let's talk about it. I have a lot to say.
Okay. Kawhi Leonard, as a Spurs fan, right here sitting next to me.
I was gonna wear his jersey today too. I was gonna grab one of your matches and start tossing on my shit. I don't know how to feel.
He doesn't want to stay in San Antonio.
I'm not sure about that.
He met with Pop last night,
He did.
and the meeting apparently did not go well.
Good.
So,
Kawhi's staying in San Antonio. They're going to sign him to a max deal even if he doesn't like it. He's not going to be traded for the sole reason, or if he is traded, he's going to the East. Spurs aren't dumb. I think they're one of the best, franchises in any sport. Pop's not dumb. RC Buford's not dumb. The assistant coaches aren't dumb. He's not staying in the West. If they're going to trade him, he's going to the East. And we're not going to take shit for Kawhi. He's a top 3 player. He's healthy. Injuries also a concern. If we do sign him to a max deal, which we don't have to do, because he does have a player option, and he still hasn't announced whether he accepted or declined it yet. And all the quotes you hear aren't from Kawhi. They're from his uncle. It's not David Robinson. I think it's Derek Robinson. It's also close. It's Derek Robinson. He recently got his uncle recently became his agent. And he's kind of fucking everything up. I think Kawhi personally doesn't give it. He doesn't talk, so I don't know. I don't think he cares. I think he wants money, and if he wants money, he'll stay in San Antonio. Because I think if he leaves San Antonio and signs somewhere elsewhere, he loses $31 million if he signs a max deal somewhere else. So I think Kawhi's staying in San Antonio. I think he's just gonna sign a max deal with us. That's about it. All the rumors piss me off, but he's staying, so I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, they're not. I mean, keep him if you want.
He's not going to the Lakers. If he goes to the Lakers, the Spurs aren't trading him, especially not in the West. He's not going to the Lakers. Might go to the Celtics.
I don't know. I mean, you could get a decent amount for him. So
yeah, but teams aren't offering decent amounts. They're offering complete dog shit.
Yeah, so
there was some team who offered what was the shoot? Some team offered a ridiculous trade, and Spurs aren't stupid. He's a top 3 player when he's healthy.
Yeah.
We don't want Kraft. I think we're gonna want either a top 3 pick, and a superstar. This guy's once in a.
Yeah, I mean,
he's one of those steals.
I don't know. I guess we'll see after draft night, and we could talk about it then. Because I think it's kind of a rough topic to talk about because there's nothing really to talk about.
All we hear right now are rumors. We don't really know any.
He could easily get traded draft night. Yeah. Nobody knows. So.
I don't think he's getting traded.
Basically, that's all we have.
I think he's either signing a max contract or he's declining his player option and then getting signed by a different team. But then if he signed, let's say, by the Lakers, I know they have space for another superstar, which they can sign LeBron, but then they won't have enough space to sign Paul George.
Yeah.
So it's all and the Spurs said the Spurs said that they didn't want Lonzo Ball.
They don't.
More importantly, probably not LeVar Ball.
Yeah, I mean,
the Spurs don't want that kind of junk around the franchise.
If you could get Kuzma and Ingram.
No, I don't want that. Why the hell would I want that? Kuzma and Ingram for Kawhi. This kid
and other stuff.
No,
I mean, just
don't. Lakers are the 25th pick. Kawhi's staying in San Antonio.
All right.
I just bought his jersey too.
Okay, so that's all we have. We'll come back to you.
I mean, the draft's tomorrow, so
yeah, we'll come back to you this weekend with some recaps.
Could just react to the draft.
Yeah,
or trades on draft nights or whatever.
Stuff. So yeah, all right. We'll
Peace.
see you.